they're screen on the screen on the screen presently now is the initiative, because we work in tandem. You know, there was this Ibile Games in 2012.
Okay.
Lagos mainland, which happens to be an immediate constituency. You know, because Ropark, last day is at Ropark. So we had this Ibile Games, and Lagos mainland got most of the medals in that at the Ibile Games. So working in tandem with Mrs. Stella Nwabuke Fawole, we decided that we should go further down, because we had this program. We had a program initially at the first Lagos State Darts Association board members competition. We held that in February, you know, where we decided that while we wanted the young darters to come up, my chairman was not pleased with the turnout of young darters. So when the Ibile Games came up, that was last year. It was like a launch pad for us. Yes. So now this one that you have, the picture that you are just seeing, was part of our program that we should incorporate, because when we talk of young darters, we talk about people ranging between 18, 25, 30, but now we want to go down the ladder. Yes. So if you watch the pictures very well, you will see very young guys. You know, we
learning the games.
Yes. So because they may not be good at it initially, and as we are saying, it's not an open game; it's an indoor game. No contact, no nothing. You have to use your brain. You have to be mathematically, yes, and you have to be mathematically good, because to calculate, you know, assuming there is no umpire, assuming both of us are playing together, you have to, when I throw 3 arrows on 20 treble, you know, that's 180. You have to be able to calculate that. So yes, so if the young ones are good at this, if they have interest in this, if they develop the interest, then mathematically they will be good.
Okay.
We want the mathematics teachers and the
help out,
and the games masters. You know, we intend. You know, we have a program. That's I'm rushing everything. I'm glossing over everything.
I understand.
Yes, because I wanted to start from somewhere to get to where you are watching the pictures.
Okay.
Then to now go to that in schools programs, because we have that already, and the moment they resume from vacation, we intend to start implementing that.
Okay.
That's aside that. Then, okay, you want to?
Yeah. I was going to ask, because you've told us a whole lot of things, and I'm very sure we'll continue in that. We'll probably.
In fact, I've not even said half of. I've not even said half of what.
We'll probably might not, the program might not even be enough for us to.
Okay.
But let me quickly go to Joachim, and let's talk about the pool World Cup that's going to start in London. I know you have some interesting updates for us on that.
Yes, we'll talk about pool quickly. But one point I want to make, Nuga is going to start.
Okay.
October 3rd to October 18th. There's no sport. Nuga is they say Nuga is the pinnacle of educational sports in Nigeria. No sport will develop constructively if you don't have such sports at that level.
Okay.
So as we are developing the schools program, you must also ensure that Nuga adopts not only that, every sport must feature.
Must be on board
in Nuga. Without that, there will be no headway. Okay, let us talk. Currently, as we say, day before yesterday, 17th of from 17th to 22nd of this month of September, we have the World Cup of Pool.
Okay.
Normally there's this confusion. People cannot differentiate between pool and snooker. What people have in the various bars, the small table, 6 feet, the small table is pool, and what they play under the trees, around the corners, is pool. So we are having the World Cup of 9-ball pools. That means you have 9 balls on the table.
Let's look at the top seats for the pool World Cup as you can have on screen. Yeah. You have Finland,
England,
China, and United States.
Those are the top seats, and they're arranged in order. And we have 32 countries 32 countries featuring 16 are seeded, the remaining 16 are non-seeded. And as at today, they are in the round of 16.
Okay, let's quickly look at the teams that are through to the round of 16. You have Finland, Japan, England, Germany, India, the Netherlands,
USA, South Korea, Hungary, I think. Yeah. We have Hungary, we have Russia, we have Philippines, we have Singapore, we have Chinese Taipei, we have Greece, and we have Italy. There's one match that is currently going on, and it's not yet concluded.
These are some of the countries you were talking about: Hungary, Russia, Philippines, Singapore, Greece, Chinese Taipei, and Italy. And you were talking about one game that would have made this 16.
16, and currently that's the round of 16. And it's wonderful for those who have the opportunity and who are watching it, who are following what is going on there in London. It's a wonderful experience.
Okay.
The challenge that we have in one of these bars somewhere in Victoria Island, I went there to throw that with the current national female champion, and I saw a lady, Elestra. She's a DJ, and I saw her playing pool. Man, she could play very, 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 very well.
Okay, so we have
talents, we have potentials in this country. Unfortunately, it's not organized, and we don't even. It's not. We have not positioned it even as a professional sport. Talk less of positioning it in such a way that this people can.
I want to go to Bola, but let me quickly ask you. Let's talk about the prize money, because whatever you do, there has to be an incentive.
Yes, it's sports.
Yeah,
it's sports. There must be an incentive when it comes to sports. Yes, the first prize for this particular event is $60,000. Second, the runner-up walks away with $30,000. We have $16,000, which is for the two semi-finals finalists. We have the quarterfinal. We have $10,000. We have the round two qualifiers, dropouts. The round two, those who fail in the round two, they have $5,000 each, and in the first round, those who fail in the first round, they have $3,000.
Some of those countries we just saw will be in that category by the time they play their next your next match. You lose.
And the beautiful thing about the event is that it's what we call a double Scott.
Okay.
A Scott double event. A Scott double event means that people don't know that you can play doubles in that, like in pool. And even in snooker, you can play doubles. Like you have doubles in tennis. So we'll call it alternate doubles. You play, the next man plays, the next of your opponent plays, then the next of your opponent plays, then the next, and it goes on like that, and you have his best of 9 racks. So it's the best of 9 racks. The person that gets best of 9 racks, best of 9 racks, that is once you strike 4.5, you are cool. So everybody is playing for that money, and that is very, very important for all of these people. At the end of the day, we now have Finland is playing very, very well.
Okay.
Right from time, maybe because it's a cold country, especially Scandinavian countries. Maybe because their weather is very, very cool and they're always inside the house. So they found how to develop sports and activities that are inside the house. They're inside the house, and the bar is a very comfortable place when it comes to that. That part of the world. So many of the Scandinavian countries are doing very, very well when it comes to pool. And you won't be surprised if Finland walks away with the prize this time, and it will be cool. And the event started in 2006, and in 2009. So we should start talking about pool here on this program, so that those people who are playing pool under the trees, those people who are playing pool in the park,
I think first, like you said, first it needs to get organized. But let's shift our attention back to that. Let's talk about the community that.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, I was going to come to him, but I know that. A lot of things are happening as well.
A lot of things are happening in the community that, and that is why we are saying one important thing in the community that you see, the school is it's a community.
Okay.
If you don't understand that the school is a community, then you've done a big mistake. So
and if you're not keen into that, you are losing big time.
You are losing big time. And there are two classes of developmental sports. There's what we call the institutional sports, and there's what we call the non-institutional sports.
Okay.
What you have in the mainland event is non-institutional, because it's just there in this thing. We're inviting children from outside, just come and just to create and come and enjoy yourself and come and acquire the skill. And we're even seeing good results from it, because surprisingly, just yesterday we saw those children on their own volition. They came to Ropa, and they wanted to play because they enjoyed the first experience. And the second category is now the institutional area. It is important we develop it. We develop a structure.
Okay.
It's important to build a structure, and the structure that we're